As companies across Canada plan for the new normal, many wonder what it means for their workplace. Can employers require you to get the jab?
It's not something an employer can do except in very extreme circumstances where it's just impossible to do the job safely unless you've been vaccinated. I'm thinking medical care, hospitals, elderly care.
While it's one thing for an employer to say employees should get vaccinated, it's quite another for it to hold up in court. The employer would have to prove that the job can't be done unvaccinated and that there's no way to accommodate. Even in healthcare, it's not cut and dried. New Brunswick Premier Blaine Higgs has tasked government lawyers with figuring out if vaccination could be a requirement for working in long-term care facilities. Unionized workplaces are a different story because the union can come to an agreement with the employer directly. It is a slippery slope, though. Labor and human rights laws protect a person's right to choose, whether it's for health reasons or philosophical ones. And employers aren't legally allowed to force workers to share medical information. They can encourage and support vaccination, like Ecom Timber Corporation offering $350 to vaccinated employees. Workers who can't get the jab for health reasons can get the bonus too.
We want this over with. We want to get back to normal as soon as possible, and this is the way to get there.
But in most cases, employers legally can't force or enforce a vaccination policy, and they have a duty to create a workplace that doesn't pit workers against each other on this polarizing issue.
I'd say that there is a potential for conflict in the workplace as it pertains to employees sort of taking the law into their own hands, if you will, about, if you have the vaccine or if you don't have the vaccine, and workplace harassment and bullying around that.
Anne Gaviola, Global News, Toronto.